Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, Engine DIY sent this little XK SKYLARK J3 Cub out to me for review. This is the maiden flight. Now it's a little windy. It's cross breeze, nasty out. So if we see if it flies well in this kind of wind and this kind of conditions, then it'll fly great at your local park on a calm day. So let's take it up and see what we can do with it. I'm not going to do it in the self level. I'm just going to take off in the regular, I guess it's mode 2, which is their wind mitigation mode, and the high rates. Okay, left, up, down, right, left. Okay, this controller is so small. Yeah, it's a little too windy to even try to fly this thing today. Well, if it's doing that well. Uh-oh. And like I say, folks, it's very windy. Yeah, definitely want to come out on a calm day. Don't try this on a windy day like this. Hard to tell if she's trim or not because it's just so windy. Well, she's a rambunctious little beast, but I gotta say, in this, it's very windy up high. I'm in my high rates. I think she's okay. Need a little bit of down trim. Let's try it again. Not bad at all, really. Calm down a little bit. You do need to work some rudder into your turn. Whoa. Whoa. She's a tough little plane. Well, it's just a little too windy. And my problem is not the plane. This controller is so small, I just can't. I have a hard time holding it. It's just like using someone else's toothbrush. Doesn't feel right. But if this was a nice calm day, which has calmed down a little bit now, and I got to figure out how to use these different modes because I think I'm in a mode that I don't want to be in. All right, let's try that now. Okay, says I'm in mode 2 has to do with how the controls are. All right, let's try that now. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now I got it. Okay, good. I was trying to fight it in a self-leveling mode earlier. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. That's much better. There we go. It's windy. All right. It's trying. All right, well, there you go, folks. That was my maiden flight of the XK SKYLARK J3 Cub SKYLARK. I think it's A160, I think it's what it's called. Not a bad little plane. If it wasn't, I mean, you can see my shirt. This is a 1 or 2 mile an hour wind day plane, not 10 to 15. Okay, it's just a little crazy. It's not so bad right here, but when you get up over 10 feet, it's very windy. We're on, believe it or not, we're actually on a hill here in Florida. All right, let's check our battery. I don't know how long we flew. I have no idea. Probably 4 or 5 minutes, I guess. I can't tell if there's a throttle cut per se. There may be one. I didn't really read the instructions. I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't read them. Let's check our battery. So just keep your fingers, like I just did, touch away from the prop. Battery goes in at an angle. It's not a bad little beginner plane. JST common connector. So for what you get, I mean, it's not a, I finally looked up the price, $116, and it's everything you need to fly to get you in the hobby. So not a bad deal. So we flew, let's just say we flew, well, now that's saying there's no connection. So turn that off. 37%. So set an egg timer or those little pocket timers, put them in your pocket or whatever, like I used to do, or glue it at the front of your, or Velcro at the front of your transmitter. 37% with 38 per cell, 2-cell battery, and set for 5 minutes will be fine. But really a calm day, very calm day. I think I actually ended up being in self-leveling. But with this wind, I really don't know. I apologize, and apologize to DIY Engine or Engine DIY. I'm not really doing my research on this plane. But for what I can tell, for a beginner entry, $116, you get everything you need. At the very least, it would get you the hunger to want to get in the hobby. Because you know it would fly better, but it's not bad. I mean, it's a cute little thing. It's actually got suspension. It took a couple of less than great landings, and she's ready to go again. So on a calm day, though, I recommend on a calm day. All right, well, God bless y'all. Forgive my voice. I'm kind of losing it. Y'all have a good and God bless you. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then little cubs. Bye.